Okay, so here we go, another barn find in New Zealand. Well, actually, this was a barn find in California that I brought to New Zealand. A little tow truck. Hard to believe that that will fit on that, but it will. So, 1970, 1 year only with the double hump bonnet, 383, big block factory. Now there's a 440 in it. So it's got the cool double hump bonnet with the 383 call-outs on it. Now this car, I kept looking at in a junkyard for years. And then one day, I just kept saying, how much will he take for it? And all of a sudden, the guy relented, decided I was actually serious about it. It's a 4-door hardtop. And sold it to me. Now this car, it's not its first flush of use, but it's actually really good. The floor pans are amazing. I mean, it's completely rust free. It's got the original poverty trim steering wheel in it, which is rare. 110 mile an hour, sadly, not a certified speed or anything like that. This is an AC car though, from new. And in here, it's actually really good. I mean, it's sad that it's been stood for so many years. You know, the headlining is obviously tatters. It's got a bit of a bend in front of it, a couple of whiskey dents. I don't know what this is. If I can get close to it. What's this? Does anybody know what this is? If you do know, let me know. It's very unusual. Additional something. If you look, you know, it's a little bit scruffy, but it's actually still remarkably good. They turned over the seat, so it's actually not too bad at the bottom. A little bit at the top. Headlining, obviously stuffed. 4-door hardtop. Don't know what you call them, but we call them whiskey dents. Where it was parked by touch. If you look in here, it's got a 440 in it. Now, indiscriminate origin. That's still very cool. This old girl is a runner and was once a country club member. I don't know how long ago that people drove these into country clubs, but yep, that's really cool. It's got a little front chin spoiler. I can't remember seeing these on any other ones, but that's really cool. We fitted new tyres before it left America. Another couple of whiskey dents on this side. This car was sat in a junkyard since 2005, but it had been off the road a long time before that. I'll just show you it from the back. What a cool looking car, man. I really love 70 Furies. They just are great looking. There she is, California 97. This car's always been a desert car. Air shocks on the back, which is obviously a cool thing to have. California State AAA member. There's another remnants of one. One there. This car's really solid, man. Like, really solid. Lots of the ones that we come across are always rusty, dented. This one's actually just dented. And in the back we have the full 6-body trunk. It's got a cracked manifold, so we shipped that with it. Came with factory dog dish, well, not dog dish, what do they call them? Sombreros, we call them. I got no idea what they're really called, but it's got the full-size poverty-style caps. Probably the deluxe caps, I take a guess at thinking about it now. But yeah, it's really good in here. Like, it's really nice. This car was beautiful when we shipped it. The patina was amazing. Like, it didn't have any of the surface rust at all, but it disappeared for 6 months in America. We don't know where it actually went. It was apparently on the docks, but COVID caught us out. And now it has this bloom of rust that I don't kind of like. It's a little bit too much. Like was before, it had none. Now it's got a little bit. You can see it's nothing. It actually comes off with your hand, but it's still a little bit too much. So we're going to put some patina sauce of some description on it, or rather, its new owner Joe is, because it was my car, but sadly, due to the way the business is at the moment, I've had to give it up. This car is massive. It is huge. There's a new owner behind it. Give us a wave, Joe. He's going to keep it exactly as it is, basically, but we're going to get it up and running, driving and usable. AC car look. So there's the AC red in the front of it. Doesn't have the AC compressor, but I'm sure we can find one of those for it. This is the typical thing they do. They explode the coolant reservoir bottles. They just get on with age and they're brittle and they just fall apart. Car cranks over, doesn't start just yet, but of course when we get it started, well, we're going to show you it because I love it. I don't care if you don't like photos. I do. So does Joe. We both love them. So this is a really cool shape. I like the hardtop. Post cars are really nice too, which were the cop cars and usually more basic. But this being the hardtop car, I guess it's a little bit more fancy. So this car has gone through cleaning in New Zealand. So thank you, New Zealand, for telling me that this car was dirty, charging me twice to clean out all of the dust and dirt from it. Yeah, I don't think they did a fantastic job for that, but there we go. But this car is great. Oh, no, I'm not opening that door. But there we go. Look, all the door panels are all there and complete and tidy. I mean, we get excited over cars that are like this. I don't get excited over that headline in particular, but it's a really, really cool car. Yeah, Fury 3. Of course, you're probably wondering, if you've never seen one of these before, why it has two window winders. Well, the top one, and this will be a miracle if this does it. Oh my God, it does. Top one opens the little quarter vent. That's really cool. And this one, oh my God, all these windows still work. High desert cars, man. Such a cool thing. No rust, no nothing. So if you look in here, these are usually where these cars rust. Like, it's just lovely. All undisturbed. You know, the seats will just replace the bits that need doing on them and get it done properly. But yeah, I hope you guys like it as much as we do. Needs a set of poverty caps on it. All of you people that think putting 22-inch wheels and stuff on this is cool, please go jump off a pier because it looks terrible. What you want is some factory originals. Anything bigger than 15-inch is a waste. But, and I suppose so, while we're here, we should probably look at this barn find too. Now this is Joe's other long-term project, which is 55 left-hand drive. What inch is that?
It's a 305. Look, 305. Small. Yeah.
Not factory though.
No. Factory mounts and stuff.
Or something
yeah,
in these, was it?
Been that thing. This is
283.
the Bel Air model, so it's got all the trims and stuff. So.
Lovely. Four doors. We like them, right?
It's under restoration.
It's under resto, long term, but it's still a cool car. We thought we'd show you anyway, for sure. You know, it's got the old school sort of 80s style Kiwi wheels on it.
Oh, yeah. Hold it up.
So just hold some air and keep it moving. But these came here in factory right-hand drive, believe it or not. This one isn't. This one's a left-hand drive one. Might be a 305, but it's still pretty in there. And it'll obviously better performing than most of the original Chevy motors, even though the 305 is notorious for tuning petrol into noise and other than performance. It's still a cool engine to have if you just need a V8. Look, hey, actually the floor's actually pretty good in this.
Oh, they've been replaced.
Oh yeah.
This one was from Ocean City, so it was surrounded by ocean. I didn't realise it. It's just a spit out in the nowhere in the ocean. So, yeah, the seawater's had it, and there's a lot to replace.
So basically, we thought it was a dry car, but when it says the word Ocean City, it kind of generally means ocean or sea. But it's actually still pretty good. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, a lot of you people, especially people from the Midwest, you know, will notice that it still has floor pans, which are quite good, especially people from the Rust Belts. You know, these things are the first things to go, and around the corners, which is actually pretty good. This one, nice bare light trim, that little spear, always makes it look pretty cool, and it's really cool car. So, you know, wouldn't want to put your groceries in the trunk just yet, but they will be fixed shortly, and it'll be back on the road. Okay, everybody, thanks for your time. I hope you've kind of enjoyed the videos as much as we enjoyed making them. And next time we have this running, then you'll be able to come and see it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Oh, like and subscribe, because then I don't know what it does. It doesn't give us any money, but at least it makes us feel bonded. Thanks.